Paul's Old Crap, we're going to be unboxing and installing a copy of Netscape Navigator 3.0. Anyone who used the internet in the 90s would surely be aware of the Netscape Navigator name, as it was one of the more popular web browsers at that time. The Netscape Navigator browser was available for a large number of operating systems, including the Mac, PC, Silicon Graphics IRIX, I believe Linux as well. But today's video will cover the installation of Netscape on a Windows-based computer. So this copy of Netscape Navigator I purchased on eBay for about 15 Canadian dollars, I believe, and I think it was actually from someone else in Canada. So getting it shipped here was relatively cheap, and I mean it's sealed in box, and this is version 3.0.1, and I don't know, it's part of me wants to keep this sealed in the box, but I don't think there's really going to be a whole lot of collector value for this. I mean, it's just a web browser, and I did pick this up with the intention of opening up and installing onto a computer like someone back in the 90s would have. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to open up this box and see what's inside. All right. Let's see what we got here. The Netscape Navigator Quick Reference Guide. Tells you about the toolbars, mail, news, directory, bookmarks, and keyboard shortcuts. That's neat. But a decent sized manual here. Netscape Navigator. Some installation information. Speaking of goats, okay. Learn Netscape. Also basically just covers your standard usage of the web browser. Neat. We've got a technical support card here with a serial number, it seems. And we've actually got the 3.5-inch install discs. There's 4 discs here in total. Just like some user license agreement, blah blah blah. Yeah, and that is it. The box is now empty. I was kind of hoping this would be a CD-ROM version, but yeah, floppy disks, that's good enough. What we're going to do now is we're going to install Netscape onto the 486 computer I've got here. It's running Windows 3.11, and yeah, I'll run through the installer and see how it works. Alright, so I've got the file manager open here. The first disk is installed into the drive, and let's go check it out. I believe I selected the wrong drive. There we go, B drive. And let's run setup. So looking at the dates on the screen here, it's 1995, 1996, I think is when this version of Netscape came out. This will install Netscape on your computer. Yes. C drive Netscape, sure, why not? Cool Talk extends the navigator with real-time telephone. I'm not going to install Cool Talk because it's irrelevant at this point. Program folder, Netscape Navigator 301, next. Insert disk 2. This may take a few minutes, so I'll just pick up when it completes the installation process. Alright, so the install has complete. We're not going to look at the README right now. Would you like to open, or would you like to connect to Netscape's setup site to continue? Click no to this, because if this tries to take me to Netscape's website, it's obviously not going to work. But anyway, back in Program Manager, we do have our new icon here for Netscape Navigator. So let's open this up. License agreement, sure. And home.netscape.com doesn't work. That's understandable. Let's just make sure we are online. We're going to go to, let's see here, altexanet.org. Looks like we are good to go. This is one of my own testing sites, which generally should work in any version of Netscape above version 3.0, and as we are using 3.0, that works fine. Let's also try FTP. And I am able to get to my FTP site. We can browse files and stuff like that. Neat. None of these buttons, I'm sure, will work anymore. Yep. Netscape.com obviously is gone. Let's see. New mail message. We're not really set up to do that. Mail and use preferences. Servers. Blah, blah, blah. Wonder if I can get news group going. Altexanet does have its own news server. So if we do that, and then Netscape News. Not entirely sure this is going to work. Oh, I think here we go. Perfect. Well, I've actually got into the All-Texanet news group. So we've got, I don't think there's really anything in here. This is probably going to be some spam. Very good idea. I'm very happy. Interesting. Yeah, and there's a bunch of my old testing messages that I posted in here in 2016. So yeah, the news feature still works in Netscape 3, assuming you can find a news server. We don't want to do that, we just want to close this. And if we go back to About Netscape, so yeah, Netscape Navigator version 3.01. Oh, we got us some QuickTime support there. So I mean, this is a neat experiment. It's not every day you come across a full box web browser still sealed, especially when it's a Netscape Navigator and it's 2018. So I mean, I had some fun installing this on this computer. I think I already had version 3.04 on this machine, which I uninstalled just to do this experiment. I mean, I probably could get away with Netscape 4, but I think Netscape 3.0 on a Windows 3 system, I think that's probably the most suitable version in my opinion. So, but yeah, this was kind of neat to do, and now I'm going to put that Netscape box back in my collection of software, and it's probably going to sit there until the end of time. So, thank you for watching.